Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett, and my hands is G.I. Joe Classified Spirit Iron Knife. Now, this is one of the figures that I'm really been excited about, pumped to get, and Hasbro has hooked us up with a figure to review and show off. It is 4 years since, the 1982 Real American Hero, and Hasbro is celebrating it this June with Yo-Jo June, and we're going to be right here celebrating with them. Got a whole bunch of unboxings, and I'm really excited to kind of show all these off. Now, this is such a cool character. I always loved Spirit from back in the old cartoon, and Hasbro's updated the character a little bit. They've done their work and made sure that to get rid of the more problematic aspects of the character, and have done some solid updates. He's now a tracker, which I think is cool. I think it's what they've called him. And the art of the boxes, I think, is absolutely amazing. I think the last name's Viraj. Jeffrey Viraj is the last name. If I mispronounce it, I apologize, but I know him from Marvel Comics. He does a lot of art for them, covers, variant covers, and I always thought that just the style of the art is so cool. So I finally get to see it in person. It makes me really pumped. Let's open up. We're going to show it off. Of course, it's not just Spirit in this. We also get Freedom, his bald eagle companion. Another reason why I'm excited for the figure, because Freedom just kind of looked really awesome in every teaser video that they did. Alright, we're going to always do my tests of figures and standing up and seeing how well they do on their own. No problem at all. Spirit is totally good in that department. Let's do some bending to see how well he bends. Foot side to side, no problem. Up and down a little, not as much as you think. All right, left is totally fine. Might be the right on this figure. Oh, there we go. There we go. There's some movement there. Knee is double joint. There is on the upper thigh movement. Little bit at the waist. It's kind of tight, but we got the movement there. Back and forth. This one actually has a decent amount back and forth. And the chest, arm, full range of motion you expect. Upper arm can twist. Elbow. It looks like it's a double joint with that. Wrist. Full motion. Doesn't look like we get the back and forth. No, we should. Yeah, we do a little bit. It's a little bit tighter, but we do at least with this one. I don't know if we got it on the left hand. At least have it on the right hand. And head, totally normal. Let's go with details. This figure looks fantastic. One, skin tone is awesome. It looks really good. Props to them for that. Clothing, tons of detail on this. There's layers on it. It feels like it's worn clothes, which is, I think, really cool if you ask me. Ooh, lower leg twist as well. There's just folds and it looks like worn clothes, like regular clothes. This is not some like special armor. The pants look like pants you and I would wear. There's small pockets kind of thrown in there, cargo pants. There's, a little bit of like knee pads on the knee. The boots have so much detail in it. I think it works really well. Straps, laces, kind of underneath it has a little bit. The shirt too itself looks like it's a worn shirt. I mean, it's nothing special. It's just kind of a button-up blue shirt, but it has kind of that layer baggy style about it. There's something really solid about it. It just feels and looks realistic is the best way of describing it. Like, it looks like clothes you and I would wear. And he's kind of always been a character that was like that. Like, this is not one who had like the special crazy outfits. Let's look at the backpack that we have. Of course, we've got a little stand for Freedom there. I'm going to every so often slip and probably call him Eagly. Backpack goes on, no problem. Let's see if... Yeah, so this is interesting. This might be like the first one I've really had some problems with standing up. Alright, that's kind of fascinating. Let's go through other items. right, sniper rifle with scope. Looks really, really cool. Some decent detail on this. This is interesting in that it's not just the normal black gun that we see with a lot of other releases. We do have kind of the blue, or the brown stock, I guess, underneath. I don't know what it's actually called. A clip does come out of it, which is a nice detail. So that's a pretty solid take on the on a weapon. Like, I think it just looks really good. I'm gonna guess we can probably put it maybe here. Sure, why not? All right, let's see what else we have. Much fancier knife. There's 2 knives. And this is what I was talking about with the weapons, just that kind of flat black, but we got one that's actually silver, and there's a whole bunch of detail to it, so that is actually really cool. I'm going to go with this one in the front, and we'll put this one on the side. Alright, so we got weapons so far pretty taken care of. And then finally, pistol. Again, this is what I was talking about with kind of like that flat black. Pistol goes in pretty easily. I gotta go look up. The only bummer on these is like they don't have the cards on the back, so I don't remember if what they updated. If he was updated to Tracker, he was originally Tracker, and then they updated to Sniper. Like what the deal is. I want to get it all right. It was just I remember they updated like his actual role, which was really cool. All right, gun goes in. No problem with that. All right, and this is what we really want. It is about a certain little eagle. Alright, let's look at Freedom. Alright, first head. Up and down. Let's see if Freedom stands on his own. On its own. Standing, no problem. Alright, head up and down. Can pivot as well. These wings can go up and down as well. And then legs have some movement. Now let's see if this will. So there's little peg spots for Freedom on the backpack. There we go. So this one I'm actually having trouble standing up, which is kind of a bummer. I don't know if it's maybe this particular figure, because I do notice the right foot on this one seems to be off a bit. So I don't know how well it's going to come off. You can see there's a little push on the back, or a little, it's a little kind of off the track on the back, and that one's fine. All right, well, back to Freedom. Looks like we can pop Freedom's wings off. And get the full effect. That's actually really cool. I mean, to me, this figure alone is totally worth it just for Freedom. I'm assuming this is right. I think this is right. It would be have the paint on top and the kind of the flat underneath. Just for Freedom alone, I think this is really, really worth it as far as a figure. Really cool. I'm loving the detail they're doing on the animals that come with these figures. It's such a solid update on this classic figure. I mean, this is such both classics, the Eagle and Spirit. Details are great. I think the figure looks fantastic. Just everything about it is, I think, top-notch stuff. I'm impressed. I'm really, really impressed with this as a whole. Props to Hasbro. I'm really, really excited about this. This is a figure that, for me, has lived up to the expectations, and I'm so happy about that. You should be able to get this soon. It'll be coming in comic and not comic shop, but just shops in general relatively soon. We're gonna go have some links underneath this video where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage by doing that. You'll support our site, so thank you. And speaking of support, again, I want to thank Hasbro for hooking us up with a copy to show off, and of course, thank you all for watching. If you are into G.I. Joe, you can check us every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, and TikTok, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, yo Joe, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.